What if the place you hated most is the reason you became who you are? Whenever people ask where I'm from, I say a small city in China. And don't bother asking me which one, you wouldn't know it even if I told you. Truth is, I hated my hometown growing up. Old, quiet, stuck in time. A place I was ashamed to admit was mine, a place I swore to leave and never return. They say the real sign of maturity is falling back in love with where you began. I guess I've finally grown up. Everything feels different when you grow up. Time moves faster, the town feels smaller, and the house where it all started
looks a lot better than I remembered.
I was a nosy kid, or to put it more accurately, a kid often left alone in rooms with no parents and way too much time to dig through things. Some of my proudest discoveries include my dad's old naughty magazines, my mom's painfully cringy teenage journals, and one single photo, the only proof that they ever kissed.
Typical Asian parents, I know.
We only know the world we're used to, and when you leave that world, you start to notice just how strange it really was. The sky is so hazy, you can barely see any clouds. The old architecture clashes awkwardly with the new. The food market is so loud and chaotic, it's almost intimidating just to walk in. And the education system that completely normalizes overworking, making you believe that anything other than 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. is not trying hard enough. But then there's the familiarity you never thought you'd miss. The childhood friends you grew up with and grew apart from.
我的妈呀，真是和小时候一模一样。
The hairdresser who still remembers exactly how you like to cut your bangs. The old lady at the corner store who always slips you an extra handful of candy. And of course, the food. The food you once took for granted becomes the food you crave the most. Because nostalgia, as it turns out, is the best ingredient. It's been 9 years since I left home, and strangely, I've never met anyone from my hometown outside of it. It means that to truly reconnect with the people and memories here, I have to come back. But when you stay too far away for too long, you forget that things change, and they change without you. The house that I grew up in is now occupied with strangers. My favorite dumpling shop has gone bankrupt and nowhere to be found. Some people left without saying goodbyes. Some things exist only in distant memories. Even though I can't speak my hometown dialect without cringing myself to death, it's still the most comforting sound I know. Even though getting back here is always a hassle, it calms me in a way nowhere else does. It's why I am who I am. 镇江, the place I had wanted to escape, the social space from which I had turned away, the mental space that has served as a foil to my own development, and which, despite my will to break free from it, has continued to form the substance of my being. Dorothy's right. There's no place like home.